Tondani, good evening. Of course, it's been a long day of officials trying to get to the bottom of what led to this shooting. What do we know now as we end off the day?
Not much about the actual crime, really, but, I should mention that Pikitup officials, including the COO and the managing director, have literally just driven off from this particular site. They were here to assess the situation, as it were, really. And this would be the first sighting of them since this incident took place on Tuesday night. But as for the crime itself, it's still subject to police investigation. Police who, have told us that they will not be giving us any update as yet because they themselves are still baffled by this crime, really. So as I step out of short, Kathy, the only thing that resembles something out of the ordinary are those tapes at the gates leading into this particular dumping site, and blood stains of the victims which remain on the ground in the different spots where their bodies were discovered on that fateful day. So Pikitup itself is still searching for answers, and they told us in the last hour when we spoke to them that they will be keeping in touch with police officials to try and get those answers. But, there are some of the issues which were pointed out here by the South African Municipal Workers Union, which include that security equipment such as cameras in this particular facility are present but are not working, worried that this may delay the police investigation into discovering who the perpetrator or perpetrators of the crime of this crime were. So right now, Kathy, the biggest question is who did this and what the motive was, and we are all none the wiser, really.
Tondani, very briefly, I see that there seems to be increased security that is now manning that entry to this dump site. What is the plan of the officials going into the evening?
So a lot of these heavily armed security guards will stay on site. So when we spoke to Pikitup spokesperson, Mr. Anthony Silepe, a little earlier on, he told us that the two security companies which were present on the day when those 7 individuals were shot are no longer here. They've been given a break. So we've witnessed several other security companies who are now responsible of guarding this particular site. Not too long ago, they grouped themselves to brief each other about the plan into the night, a plan which I should mention that they are keeping to themselves. But most of them have went into the site, and it does seem that not too long from now there will be a change of shift among those security guards.
All right, let's leave it there for tonight. Tondani Takalani out on the scene of those killings and the investigations.